Today I'm beginning a new series called 30 80s Metal Riffs in 30 Days. Now, that means you're going to get a new riff every day for the whole month of April. Two rules apply. One, there cannot be more than one riff per band or artist. Also, nothing outside of the 1980s will be allowed in. So if something was recorded in 1990 or after, it's out. If it was recorded in 1979 or before, it's out. So without further ado, here's today's riff. Okay, so with riff number one, day one of the best metal riffs of all time, 80s metal riffs, Lay It Down by Ratt from Invasion of Your Privacy from 1985. And the first thing to know about this is we're in drop D tuning. If you're not sure about what that is, it's standard tuning, but take your low E string and tune it to D, so it sounds like this. I'm going to refer to that as the low E string, even though it's tuned to D from here on out. So what that does is it allows us to play in the key of D and use that low string as a D note to bounce off of. So there's going to be a ton of that. There's some pretty big stretches here as well. It's a fairly difficult riff to get your fingers around if you haven't tried this before, but we're going to go through it nice and slow here, and I'll show you what's going on. So we start out with a basically a D major chord, because you're going to want to bar this, but at first just play the A and the D strings. You just want to hear that D5, but keep the bar in place, okay? And so you're going to play the D5 and then two low E's. Now we're going to play this move here where we add the pinky at the 8th fret, and then we pick on the G and B strings and pull this off to the 7th fret. That's why the bar is important, because you want to hear that 7th fret when you pull off. And then you play two more low E strings. So that together would sound like this. Okay, the next move is to play from 9. Now we're going to stretch with that pinky. 9 on the G string together with the D string this time. So you're going to pull off 9 to 7 on the G while still keeping the bar at the 7th fret with your ring finger. Okay, so far we have this. Now, big stretch. So you were just here. You're going to move this over while keeping the 5th fret with your index finger. Okay, this big stretch. 8 to 10, 8th fret with your ring and 10th fret with the pinky. Now you're going to play the 5th fret twice and then play the 8 and 10 again. So this time we're not playing the low E string. So all that together so far is. Okay, then we're going to take this 5th fret and slide it up to 7 and play that same chord, but now we're at the 10th and 12th fret with the pinky, and just play these two notes together. So, okay, slowly that's. Open E string, C5 power chord, back to D, and then we're going to start over. Okay, that's one cycle through the riff. That's the main part of the riff. The second time we do, we're going to have a slightly different ending. So let me play what we have so far at a slow tempo. doing is going here, this far with it. Right there, and then from here what we're going to do is play, on the low E and the A string, these chords. First it's open E, open A, hammer on to 2nd fret, low E and A. 2 hits on that, slide it up to the 3rd fret, 2 hits, slide it up to the 5th fret, 1 hit, open. Like that. Okay, so that's the first 2 passes. Let's play all that together. Third time through. Same as the first. Okay, and then we're going to end it this way. So that's you're not going to go to the stretch chord. You're just going to play at the 5th fret on the D and G string. And then what you're going to do is play 5th fret on the D, G, and B, pull off from 6 to 5 on the B, and then 5th fret G string. Part of a C chord there. Resolve to a big fat D chord with that low E string tuned to D, and play from E, A, open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret on the B. Alright, so let me do the whole riff slow for you now. Alright, enjoy that one. Okay, thanks for checking out the video. I'd like to warmly invite you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please give a thumbs up. I always value your comments. I'd also like to point you to the description box, and I have a free gift for you. It's called Sweet Picking Boot Camp. It's got cool video, it's got tab, it's got guitar profiles. Really going to help you out with your sweet picking, so make sure and check that out. Alright, rock on.